Last month, we introduced a new segment on the show where we'll be taking fan requests once every month. And this month's edition is a request from Precious Unwokeleme. She sent her request via Instagram DM and she says, "Hi, I don't know if you took requests, but I couldn't find an OHA soup recipe on your YouTube channel. Could you please make one? Thank you." Yes, Miss Precious, I can certainly take one for you. And today's episode is going to be all about OHA soup. I'm going to be sharing my recipe on making this famous Igbo delicacy, and I'm going to be doing it my mom style. I think it's just the general basic way of actually making OHA soup, but the taste is absolutely delicious. And anyone else who wants to learn how to make OHA soup, keep watching and do not forget to share with your family and friends so that they too can learn something new as well. So let's go right ahead and make Miss Precious a happy girl today. For this recipe, you need some OHA leaves, pounded cocoyam, some ogiribo, salt, seasoning powder, palm oil, ground crayfish, utazi leaves, chopped fresh peppers, smoked fish and stockfish, and some cooked meat as well. As usual, the full ingredient list will be on our website and the link will be in the description box down below, so be sure to check it out there, okay? Start by adding the meat to a pot on medium heat. I'm using a combination of goat meat and cow skin, which is also popularly known as pomo, but you can go ahead and use any meat of your choice. It's totally up to you. Just ensure that it is fully cooked, okay? I also went ahead to add the stockfish and the smoked dry fish at this time as well. Now, this is just some of the stock that I got from cooking the meat, so you can add it as well. Next, add some water to the pot, enough for the quantity of soup you would like to make. Then grab the palm oil and add to the pot as well. Mix everything together to combine, then cover the pot and bring to a rolling boil for about 5 minutes. This will help prevent the palm oil from curdling the tongue after cooking. Afterwards, add the ogiribo and mash it into the stock to dissolve it properly. Next, add the cocoyam in tiny lumps. Now, you can also go ahead and use some cocoyam powder, just dissolve it in a little bit of water. You can use that in place of fresh cocoyam if that's what you have, okay? It's going to come out tasting great as well. The ground crayfish goes in next, followed by the seasoning powder, some chopped fresh pepper, and some salt to taste. Now, that's all the seasonings that you'll be needing for this particular soup. Mix everything together to combine, then cover the pot and allow to cook for another 8 to 10 minutes or until the cocoyam has dissolved completely and has had some time to cook in the stock as well. Now check it at intervals and just give it a good stir once in a while, just to prevent it from burning, okay? Now after about 12 to 15 minutes of cooking this, the cocoyam has dissolved completely and has thickened the soup. Now what you should have is a silky smooth consistency. You don't want to see any lumps of the cocoyam in the soup at all. So if you still find lumps, just ensure that you just leave it to continue cooking until the cocoyam has dissolved completely in the soup. Now you can go ahead and loosen up the soup with some water if you find that it's too thick, or you can allow it to continue cooking if you find that it's too watery. Okay, now finally I'm adding some utazi leaves that have just finely shredded, and I'm also adding the OHA leaves as well. I'm going to mix this one final time and I'll take it off the heat immediately because the leaves do not require a lot of time to cook at all. They will just cook in the residual heat from the soup, okay? The aroma of this soup is literally one of the best food aromas in the world. Like, you guys, I'm telling you. Now, a food that takes very little time to cook and requires few ingredients but still packs on a lot of flavor is certainly always a winner in my kitchen. Serve this on a plate and you would have everyone in your home literally drooling and wanting for more. Now, this soup is usually often served with either fufu or pounded yam, but I'm going to be serving mine with eba. You can use whatever swallow you like, or you can just go ahead and relish the moment by enjoying this soup just as is. Whatever rocks your boat, it's totally up to you, okay? So guys, I think my job here is done. I hope I have made Precious a happy girl. Precious, if you're watching this, please kindly leave me a comment in the comment section so that I know that you actually saw this video, because we made this video especially for you. Thank you so much for sending in the request. And again guys, if you have any request of whatever recipe you want us to recreate on the channel, please do not hesitate to just leave a comment or send an email or a DM via our social media platforms, and we will definitely look into it. Okay, all right guys, I'll see you next time with another mouth-watering and delicious recipe. Until then, remember to be very kind to one another, love yourselves generously, and it's me, the queen of fun and fast cooking, signing out right now. Take care guys.